Hey, how's it going, everybody?
What's up, guys?
We got my friend Tristen here as a special guest.
How you guys doing?
So, we're at KFC, and we're trying out something I never thought I'd ever see at this restaurant, and it's the chicken and waffles. We got two different things here we're gonna try out, so let's get to it.
Crack it open, see what's happening. By the way, Tristen is an insider. He actually works at KFC. We'll have to get his inside knowledge about this. Although, have you actually tried these before?
I've actually tried the sandwich, which
Okay.
I got again. The sandwich, in my opinion, it tastes... I think it's the best thing that they had that
Really?
came out. Yeah, honestly.
Well, there you go. An endorsement for the sandwich from the insider. All right, so what about the basket here?
All right, so... Oh, this thing's big.
Rude. How rude to call during this. Okay, well, this is the unopened basket. There's a few options for the basket too, like you get tenders. Oh, there it is.
You can get a 4-piece tender, a 5-piece tender, or a breast and a wing.
4-piece tender, 5-piece tender, or a breast and a wing. There you go. Looks pretty good. Smells pretty good. So it also comes with 2 Mrs. Butterworth packets of syrup. How do we even really...
Yeah, how do we even eat this?
We need to put some syrup on here, right?
Right.
Just on the waffles?
Yeah.
The best part, pouring the syrup.
Mmm.
Tasty.
All right, so you want to take the first bite?
Sure, I'll take a crack at it.
I like how they give you this microscopic plastic fork.
I can't even cut this.
What do you have, like a spork?
Yeah.
I have a fork. Is there a knife?
No.
Oh, you might have to use your fingers and just pick it up.
You want to just take a bite out of the...
Just take a bite, just
Alright.
use your fingers. Okay, now take a bite of chicken at the same time. Are you supposed to take a bite of the waffle and the chicken at the same time? Is that the...
That's the way I understand it.
the way? I don't really want to.
All right, that works.
All right, so we've just taken our bites. Is Tristan gonna have some, or you already had some?
I've tried that already.
Okay.
In my opinion, I kind of like the sandwich better.
Okay.
Because
Well, we haven't got to the sandwich yet. So, what do you think about the chicken and waffles by themselves?
the chicken and waffles by themselves, I feel like it's more, a little bit more complicated to eat when your utensils are kind of like, you can't really cut into the waffle.
Yeah, they
but-
give you these plastic silverware that you can't even really cut anything, so you have to use your fingers. Well, at least we did.
Shame KFC.
So, what do you think, Brandon? What was your opinion of
Well,
that?
I thought it was good. It was just the way you're supposed to eat it. It's kind of untraditional. It's kind of wonky.
Yeah.
But
Although I will say that the crispiness of the waffle and the crispiness of the chicken seem to go well together.
oh, definitely.
I don't hate it. I'm not sold on the chicken and waffles thing yet, but it's better than I guess I expected. So I might have to have some more to make sure I actually like it or not.
Well,
How much have you had?
I've had 2 bites,
Okay, well I'm gonna have some more.
so you can have another bite. I've never had chicken and waffles together before. I know it's something that's pretty popular, but
For some reason, the textures of the two seem to blend so well.
and then the syrup kind of adds that sauce that you normally have with chicken.
Right.
So
So I mean, I think it's pretty good. It's it's certainly a different offering than KFC usually has. And if you like chicken and waffles, I mean, I don't have a lot to compare it to, but I think it's actually pretty good. That's not the only chicken and waffle offering they have at KFC.
oh, this is a big sandwich. Oh boy, it's like the size of a crispy kernel.
Yeah. You see, it's just 2 waffles. The waffles are the breading, or the bread.
The waffles are the bread. Do you put syrup on it?
They put the hot honey sauce on there, which is
So you don't use syrup then?
No. But the
Look
hot
at
honey
that.
makes it...
Wow.
The hot honey gives it that... Okay, so
Oh, wow.
the chicken and waffle basket, that's more based on the waffle tasting style. This sandwich is mostly focused on the chicken tasting.
So it's a chicken sandwich with waffles as the bun.
And the hot honey gives it a little spice and a little sweeten.
What do I do with this?
That's
All right, so here we go. I'm gonna take the first bite here. You say you haven't had the sandwich? You have?
I have.
You have had it. I didn't think my mouth is that big.
wow. This is great.
I think I like the sandwich better.
Yeah.
Is that what you said too?
Didn't you say it was your favorite thing that they had
It is
there?
my favorite thing that they've ever released. I mean, the
Wow.
crispy kernel sandwich was good, but I don't know why. I just think this is the best one so far. Like I work at KFC and I really don't like a lot of their food because I work there all the time, but I would definitely pick this over any other.
So the KFC Insider gives this his ringing endorsement. I think just first reaction is that to me the sandwich is better than the basket.
There's not as much breading on the chicken on the sandwich too, which I think is actually a little bit better. So I don't know about you, but
When I compare them side by side, I don't think I like the syrup as much as without the syrup because they have a different
right, the hot honey sauce that we
hot
had.
honey sauce. Yeah, I think I prefer that over the syrup myself. Although I can see how people would like either one of those. I mean, they're both pretty good. They're both actually better than I expected, to be honest. But I'm kind of wanting another bite of that sandwich. 'Cause it's
Well,
pretty
here you
good.
go.
I want to point out the prices of these things. The combo for the sandwich was $7.99. If you just buy the sandwich, I believe it's $5.99. And the basket, where's the basket at? The basket was $8.99. And there's a couple different choices for which chicken you want in there. So what do you guys think about the cost of that? Is that too much? Is that right? Not enough?
I mean, the big basket seems a little
$9
steep.
$9? $9 is a little bit steep, but I mean, I've seen combos out there for $9 other places, so I don't know.
Hey, what's up, Tristen? You're back.
I mean, I work there and I definitely think that it's the sandwich itself, I believe I think it's a good price range, but I think the big box or the waffle box is a little, I think you're gonna pay a little bit too much. I would say it should be $1 less than what it really is, but that's just my opinion.
So, how would you guys rate these then?
And we'll start with the guest.
Scale of 1 to 10.
1 to 10, if I were to do the flavor basket, I would probably give it maybe like a 4 out of 10.
A 4!
But
That's
So you don't like it?
I don't like it. I personally don't like it with the tenders. It's not my...
Okay.
Other people have different opinions, but that's just my opinion.
So, a very underwhelming 4 out of 10 from Tristen, the guest here. So what about the sandwich now?
The sandwich, okay. I personally would give that 8 or 9 out of 10. I would say 10 out of 10, but I mean, it's not like the greatest, but it's, you know, it's up there with one of my favorite things from a fast food restaurant.
So the basket, not so impressed, but the sandwich, a big fan of. All right, how about you, Brian? What do you think?
Well, I think the trend is going to continue on all three of us, but I think the basket is probably about a 6, maybe a 7, because it does take a classic dish and you can get it at a fast food restaurant, which is pretty cool. Burger King is also doing that with their Philly cheesesteak burgers, which is kind of interesting. But with that being said, I think a 6 or a 7 is pretty fair. And then on the sandwich, I really like the waffle bun. It does add another flavor in there, kind of a sweetness to it, on top of the hot honey sauce, which gives it a little bit of a kick and that sweetness as well. So I think the sandwich is definitely a 9. I think I might even like it more than the double crispy kernel sandwich that I gave a pretty high rating to as well.
Obviously, I think we all agree that the sandwich is the better of the two. I would probably give the basket about a 6.5, 7. I think it's pretty good. But when you compare it to the sandwich, it automatically gets, it seems like it gets knocked down because sandwich is better. Sandwich, I'd go about 8. All the elements do well there together. I think the lack of syrup and the sauce they use makes it a better choice. It just seems like it flows better. I think they're both really good, and people are all going to disagree on which one's better, I think. But
Right.
in this car, the sandwich wins 3-0. and the sandwich wins. Pretty good.
Have any of you guys tried any of the chicken and waffle offerings that they have at KFC? Let us know in the comments below and let us see what your opinions are.
And if you like these kind of videos, please subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos like this.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.
See you next time.